to do.
You said yourself you're an expert with fish and stuff. And this does look pretty fishy to me.
Maybe I can do some tests.
Yeah, that's it. Do some tests. Take some samples. I need some answers here, Jess, before I start sprouting a tail and start spawning upstream.
All right, we've got some work to do. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, talk to them.
You, jump.
Use the force, Cody.
Jess, you've been running these tests for a week now. Do you know what's wrong with me or don't you?
Well, I have a theory, but it's way too soon to tell. All I can say is you should probably stay away from water.
I can't.
Whatever's happening to you seems to get worse every time you get wet.
You don't get it, Jess. I need to be in the water. I can't explain it. Every time I'm in the water, I feel right. Besides, I have a responsibility to the swim team.
Cody, I can't.
For all you know, all this weirdness could clear up tomorrow, right?
Well, yeah, but
the team's counting on you. The state finals are coming up. Until you know what my malfunction is, I keep swimming.
You take a sudden interest in mermaids, have you?
Sorry, Dad. I'll put everything back the way I found it.
You know, Jess, there's a pretty good story about this picture.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. It was taken by a Swedish oceanographer, Dr. Mats Näslund, October 5th, 1981. See, he was convinced that he'd actually seen a mermaid and that this picture would prove it.
So, what happened?
Well, it took all of a week for the good doctor to lose every ounce of credibility that he had. Lost his job, his friends left him, his family deserted him. But you know, to this day, he will still tell anyone who's willing to listen that there are mermaids out there.
Do you believe him?
Are you kidding? This guy's a fruitcake. Total wacko. I mean, anybody can see that this is a picture of a scuba diver.
So, if it's a picture of a scuba diver, why do you keep it?
I don't know. I guess it reminds me that there's someone out there crazier than me.
You're not crazy, Dad.
Thank you, Jess. Listen, you go ahead and feel free to look through that stuff. Just make sure you put it back when you're done.
Oh, wait, Dad. There's something in here I don't quite get. It says, young mer people can walk amongst humans. Their biological makeup is such that their aquatic physiology only manifests itself in the 13th year of life.
Well, see, that's one theory. When a mermaid reaches her 13th year, the fish half starts taking over the human half. Dude, what is this all about, Jess?
Nothing. I was just, looking around. It's nothing. That's all. Wait, can I ask you something else?
I can't wait.
How long ago did you see your mermaid?
13.
Dad, I want you to tell me everything you know about mermaids.
What am I looking at?
This is one of your scales. This is a fish scale.
They look the same.
No kidding. If I didn't know any different, I'd swear they were exactly the same.
What does this mean? I'm a fish?
Well, not far off. Look, I'm not a scientist, and I may be taking a shot in the dark here. But after all the tests, well, you may want to sit down for this. You may want a second opinion.
Jess.
I think you're a mermaid.
A what?
A mermaid. Or a merman, I guess.
A merman. You think I'm a merman? There's no such thing.
I know it sounds crazy, but every time you get wet, you sprout scales. How else would you explain that?
What about this? I don't remember Ariel with this little ability.
Eels. They generate the same electric current that you do.
This is crazy.
I know. I've thought of every possibility, but I just keep coming back to mermaids.
All right. Let's pretend you're not absolutely nuts for a second.
Okie dokie.
And let's say that somehow I am a
fish boy?
merman. People don't just become mermen. Doesn't make sense. A month ago I was completely normal.
That's a good point.
Maybe I swam by some toxic waste or ate a mutant fish.
Sure, that's, likely.
Have I ever told you I'm adopted?
No, but it seems like a funny time to tell me why.
No, you don't get it. I think they may hold a key to this whole thing.
I still say he's a fish.
I need to find my birth parents. I think they might know why all this weird stuff is happening to me.
What's this all about, Cody? Why is this so important all of a sudden?
I've been trying to tell you. All these weird things that have been happening to me. Jess ran some tests, and he has this theory, and it sounds crazy, but I've been swimming so fast, and the dreams.
Dreams? What dreams?
I don't know. I'm swimming, and I'm underwater, and I don't have to hold my breath, and there's this glowing...
Honey, I'm sure it's just a stage you're going through.
Mom, this is not a stage.
Cody, Dr. Schwartz said that...
The doctor was wrong. Sometimes when I get wet, nothing happens. But other times...
Oh, my.
Jess thinks I'm a merman, and I'm starting to think he's right.
Oh, Cody.
Merman.
Yeah, and if I am a merman, then maybe my birth parents, just maybe, they're mer people too. So you were in the middle of the ocean and somebody just put me on your boat?
Yeah. It was so strange. It was like someone left this incredible little gift on our doorstep.
Yeah, we went to the police, but nobody reported a missing child.
And we waited for months expecting someone to knock on our door and take you back, but they never did.
So, you became part of the family.
This is too weird. So someone or something just dumped me on your boat, and now 13 years later I'm turning into a fish, and nobody can stop it?
Cody, you are not turning into a fish, and you are certainly not turning into a mermaid.
Merman.
Sweetie, we're going to figure this out, okay?
How? Every time I get in the water, it gets worse. Next time I take a bath, I'm probably going to sprout gills and a tail.
Cody, if it's water that's triggering these changes, you have got to stay out of it.
Your father's right. You're going to have to avoid the water until we can figure out a way to make you better.
What about swimming? The state finals, the team.
Cody, this is serious now. Until we can figure out what's causing these changes, you have got to stay out of the water.
But, Dad...
No, but, Dad.
Sweetheart, we know this is hard for you. You're scared, but promise us you'll stay out of the water.
I'm one of you now.
Son turned into some sort of medical experiment.
Well, what are we supposed to do, Sharon? Just stand by and watch while he turns into Dolphin Boy?
Oh, good one.
We need help here. Maybe there's a specialist we can call.
A specialist?
Yes.
In what, Wit? Mermen? Oh, the minute anyone finds out about Cody, they're just going to ship him off to some ultra-military medical facility. No, I am not letting this happen.
That's not going to happen.
No way. This is very, very bad karma.
No.
This is a bad idea. Paranoid, Cody. Everything looks normal. Maybe I'm getting better. Oh, no.
I'm happy I found you here. What are you doing?
Oh, nothing much. Just kind of sitting and looking.
Can I sit and look, too?
No.
No?
I mean, no way I'd not want you to sit and look. No way.
This is fun. Come on, why don't we go for a snow?